Hello everyone. I am Kavyayan from St. Joseph's Training College, Mananam. I am here to speak about a wonderful story of Vaikam Muhammad Bashir, The Snake and the Mirror, which is the second chapter in English of Standard 10 SCRT textbook. I hope this video class will help you to understand the lesson more. As the title says, the story is focused on a snake and a mirror, both of which are very familiar to us. This is the specialty of Bashir's stories. He takes very familiar and seemingly unimportant things into his stories as characters. Through these modest things, he handles a lot of great philosophies and thoughtful issues. He tells the stories in a humorous way. Rather, we can say they are satires. Okay, before going to the lesson, can you say what will you do if you find a snake? Will you run away as fast as possible? Or will you hit it with a stick? Or will you harm it for nothing? Yes, usually this is what we humans do. But Bashir shared a different thought with this story. Let's see more about him. Vaikam Muhammad Bashir. He is fondly remembered as Bepur Sultan. He is a humanist, freedom fighter, novelist, and short story writer hailing from Kerala. His notable works include ബാല്യകാലസഖി, ശബ്ദങ്ങൾ, പാത്തുമ്മയുടെ ആട്, മതിലുകൾ, എൻ്റെ ഉപ്പൂപ്പാക്കൊരാനയുണ്ടായിരുന്നു, ജന്മദിനം ആൻഡ് അനർഘനിമിഷം. He was awarded the Padma Shri in 1982. The story The Snake and the Mirror, translated from Malayalam by V. Abdullah. These are some of his famous works: ബാല്യകാലസഖി, ഭൂമിയുടെ അവകാശികൾ, പാത്തുമ്മയുടെ ആട്. Do you know how did he become a writer? Let us see his words. It's a little bit long story, so let's study only the first three paragraphs for today. The Snake and the Mirror. Has a snake ever coiled itself round any part of your body? A full-blooded cobra? All of us fell silent. The question came from the homeopath. The topic came up when we were discussing snakes. We listened attentively as the doctor continued with his tale. It was a hot summer night, about 10 o'clock. I had my meal at the restaurant and returned to my room. I heard a noise from above as I opened the door. The sound was a familiar one. One could say that the rats and I shared the room. I took out my box of matches and lighted the kerosene lamp on the table. The house was not electrified. It was a small rented room. I had just set up medical practice and my earnings were meager. I had about 60 rupees in my suitcase, along with some shirts and dhotis. I also possessed one solitary black coat which I was then wearing. Now, let us see some new words which may not be familiar to you. What do you mean by the word homeopath? It means a person who treats illness by using homeopathic methods. Simply a homeo doctor. The writer tells us the story which was told to him by a homeopathic doctor. He asks the writer and the group if anyone had ever been wrapped up by a cobra snake. The audience becomes silent due to the fear of the cobra snake. Then the doctor narrates his story. It was a hot summer night, almost 10 o'clock. He was returning home after having his dinner at the restaurant. As the doctor was opening the door of his room, He heard a noise from above, but he did not react because he was used to such noises. What was the sound? Yes, it was the sound of rats. There were many rats in his room, so he was used to the sound. There was no light in the doctor's room, so he lighted the kerosene lamp with a matchbox. He had taken a small room on rent. As he had just started his medical practice, he was earning very meager. Do you know what the meaning of meager is? It means lacking in quantity or quality. For example, the refugees queued up for their meager rations of food. They are waiting for the food having no much quantity and quality as seen in the picture. So, here in this story, doctor's earning was very less. That is why he was living in such a shabby, dirty condition. He told the writer that he had just 60 rupees in his bag. Further, he added that he had some shirts and dhotis to wear. He also had a solitary black colored coat which he was wearing at the time of the incident. Do you know what does the expression a solitary black coat suggest? The word solitary means alone or lonely. But here it refers to a single black coat. In Malayalam, it is Egandamaya Karutha Kotu. This is an example for Bashir's typical language style in Malayalam. Like this, he has contributed a lot of unique expressions to the Malayalam literature. So, through this introduction part, we can understand the living conditions of our narrator as well. Can't we? Okay. Now, can we do some exercises in the textbook? Read the questions carefully and try to answer it. These are the questions. 1. What was the topic that came up for discussion between the doctor and his friends? Question number 2. What does the expression a full-blooded cobra suggest? Question number 3. The sound was a familiar one. What was the sound? You can take enough time that you need to write the answers in your notebook by pausing the video. Have you finished? Okay, now do check your answers with those coming up next. Answers. Question number 1. The topic that came up for discussion between the doctor and his friends was related to snakes. 2. The expression a full-blooded cobra suggests that a dangerous and poisonous cobra. 3. It was the sound of rats running across the beams. As in the title, we met a snake in the story. Actually, not yet met, but the narrator mentioned about a full-blooded cobra, right? Yes. Which is the other thing that is in the title? Yes, mirror. Have you seen this picture in your book? What is he doing? Our narrator is looking in the mirror and combing his hair. Can you see his face? Yes, he is not just simply combing his hair, but there are some thoughts passing through his mind. Like the quote, face is the index of mind, we can see it evidently through his face. Do you like to look at yourself in the mirror? What do you think about at such times? Think about it and write a short paragraph in your notebook. Spread your thoughts as much as is possible. Check the next slide when you are done. This is my version. Reflection. When I look at myself in the mirror, sometimes I feel beautiful and sometimes vice versa. I like to act like film stars before the mirror, but I cannot do this on a stage or any other platform with this much comfort. Whenever I feel sad or angry, I just come before the mirror and speak to myself. It helps me to relax my mind and control my bad temper. I think a mirror is one's best friend in life because it never shows anything false to us. Instead, mirror always shows only the greatest truth which it finds in front of it. So, this is all for today. We will learn the rest of the story in the next video. Hope you could enjoy and understand the lesson. Thank you all. Have a nice day.